Part 2 of the Enchanted Blade Encyclopedia, where I go over all the Enchanted Blades in Kagurabachi. Part 1 was Cloud Gouger, Part 2 will be Tobimune, which was requested by far the most. The reason why is pretty simple, and it's because Tobimune has the most aura out of any Enchanted Blade, even more so than Cloud Gouger, and it's because of the wielder, Seichi Samura. You see, through the story up until this point, we've been watching novices use Enchanted Blades. We saw Chihiro and Sojo, who were novices to Enchanted Blades in comparison to the Enchanted Blade users of the Seitei War. And Seichi Samura showed us how big the gap is between a professional and posers. Tobimune has 3 main abilities, like all the Enchanted Blades besides the Magatsumi. The first ability is Crow. Now, Crow grants the user a particularly cool ability, which is the ability to teleport. Now, how exactly this functions is that Samura is able to flood the battlefield with these crow-like feathers, and he is able to freely teleport not only himself, but also Tobimune. This ability is so powerful that even Chihiro using Nishiki at full throttle is barely able to keep up. Based off of what we've seen so far, this teleportation ability does not have any strict limits on it. He can spam it, he can have it go across a very wide range, and even one of the limitations he has a contingency for. That limitation being whatever feather he chooses to teleport to, it pulsates with energy before he teleports to it. But like I mentioned earlier, he can teleport himself or Tobimune. So when Chihiro thinks he got him, he actually teleported Tobimune, not himself, and then he teleported Tobimune back into his hand after teleporting behind Chihiro. He be cheating. The second ability is Owl. Now, Owl and Crow go together pretty well. Owl grants him the ability to detect massive pools of spirit energy. This is particularly useful because he can sense wherever there is a threat or wherever there is a big battle going on, and he could just use Crow to teleport over there. Another reason why it is particularly strong is because he can track strong people and he can track enchanted blades because of the massive energy that they give off. Now, it's also worth noting that Owl is a physical object. This is a physical manifestation of his spirit energy. The reason we know this is because it stops the weather from working. He ends up stopping snowfall and rain and all those things, which is pretty cool. It's a fun fact. The final and coolest ability is Suzaku. Suzaku grants the user the ability to heal oneself with the use of flames. See, the theme of Tobimune is like birds, and Suzaku, the ability in particular, is supposed to be reminiscent of a phoenix. Reborn from the ashes, no matter what the damage that he takes, he is able to heal it completely. So there's one more thing Suzaku allows him to do, which is really broken, and that's to be able to use his flames on other people. So he can use his flames to heal himself, but he can also use the flames to heal other people, which is pretty sick. What he's able to do is delay those flames so that he can, take people out, but he can revive